Hello, welcome to my channel. What is issue in the bank notes? Banking evolved over time. People realize that carrying large amount of gold over long distance was unsafe in nonsense. The era European banking can also be considered to be the era on Scarpus banking. Many fly-by-night banks came into existence during this period. Some of the banks were called Wilcott Bank, and they flashed entire towns and cities of their savings in order to bring an order to his chaos and prevents the honest bank from losing business. Central bank came into existence. Central bank were banks created by special charter by the government. They will act the banker of the proper functions of the other bank within their domain. This is when license become a requirement for banking business. However, central banks are largely a 20th century phenomenon. Many countries did not have a central bank till the late. Many critics believed that central banking was one of the tenets of socialism and that somehow the market must always be free. However, central banks are omnipresent in the modern world. It is downright impossible to find a country without a central bank today. Another important development in the modern banking system is the fractional reserve system. This means that bankers only need to keep a fraction of the fund on deposit. Therefore, if a bank receives a deposit, it needs to maintain, let's say, used lending variable to increase and decrease the money supply as required. Earlier, a entire amount of gold had to be held on deposit. However, nowadays banknotes themselves from the distribution onto which more banknotes are issued. Some banks have access reserves, whereas others are different in their reserves. As a result of this, reserves are traded in the interbank market. Their market will be explained later in the module. However, the banking business has undergone tremendous change in course of time. The basic nature of the business has drastically changed from safekeeping to full reserve money lending to the modern-day fractional reserve bank. Many fly-by-night came into existence during the period. Central banks were banks created by special charter by the government. They will act as a banker to the government. Also, they will be responsible for the proper functional of the other bank within their domain. This is was license become a requirement for bank business. However, central bank large. This was era of universal banks. Banking during this era was entrepreneurial in nature. Moreover, anyone who wants to could set up a bank and enter the business. There were no licenses required and there was no regulations. This is era continued till by the banking have become big business and some of the famous bankers like the Medici family and the more powerful than king. The modern era saw money lending transform into banking. Thanks for watching.